When you were preparing for the coronation, one of the most watched events on the planet, you wanted an outfit by an African designer, but you couldn't find one in London. So how did that experience lead to the birth of Brand 63 Africa?
Thank you, Eva. I will say not quite. I can always find an outfit by an African designer wherever I want to go. And I was born in Nigeria and grew up in a community where if you want something made, you get it made quickly. And that for me, and made by an individual designed specifically for your body shape. And that for me defines luxury. But on that occasion, I decided I really wanted to represent my culture. And I'm a mix of Ghana, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone. Very important to say because sometimes they get into debates about things. And I couldn't walk in, when I tried to sort of see what I could do, and some platforms do have designers, they do, but there just wasn't enough. And I could see that this was a wonderful opportunity to platform someone. I didn't think I was going to get noticed, but I thought I have to wear a gele no matter what happens. And so a gele is a head wrap, but I think this is a culturally competent group. So I went to Ghana, actually, and had something made by Dwaba Sewa, who's a Ghanaian designer, and I wore it. It was wonderful. Yeah. She made it, and then about 8 o'clock in the evening, I got a text from my nieces and nephews saying, "You've gone viral." Now, when you're our age, and we're young...
Speak for yourself, Eva.
Our age, when we say we've gone viral, we think, oh, someone's reposted you. But when people in their teens are going, no, I'm sitting here looking at a picture of you in your outfit. So it had a bit of an impact.
But it was very iconic. For those of you who didn't see it, it was a very beautiful fuchsia pink.
It was a coral
it was hard
pink
to miss.
Origami. She basically handmade all these origami triangles, and it kind of looked like I was wearing something that looked like feathers and scales, and it was made of silk. And then I wore a head wrap and coral jewelry.
I bet you got lots of compliments on the day.
On the day I did, it was a long day. So I wore flat shoes. But at that moment, it just got me thinking, because I always wear stuff, and I'm committed to wherever I can, blending fashion from Africa and the diaspora with whatever else I'm wearing. I'm committed to it, which means that you do have to slow down a little bit. It means you have to wait for it to arrive. You order it, it gets delivered. But it would be nice to go into a few stores, major retailers, and so we started the research process for Brand 63 Africa.
And so that was the catalyst. That was your light bulb moment that had you thinking, actually, there's a problem here, and I think I'm the solution to it. Brand 63 is the solution to that.
Well, I thought I want to research this because I'm a bit like that. I'm an academic. I've studied anthropology twice, so I like to observe and research things. And so I thought, let me find out. I'm a consumer. I'm a platform creator. I give access, but I'm not a designer. I don't really know about fashion other than to wear it. And so I said, let me do the research and find out what's really going on. And that started the research process, which took about a year. And we had support from different entities to do that, particularly one of the King's charities, the Circular Bioeconomy Alliance, really supported us on that because they focus on sustainability. Okay. And that the outcome was Brand 63 Africa.
And for